Hi YouTubers, this is Laura. I just wanted to make a quick video about some things that I get quite a few questions on or just comments about. And that's for those of you who haven't gotten your teeth pulled yet and are just worried about it. Um, I've gotten lots of questions and things like that since I've posted videos and let people add them to my Facebook channel and things like that about being, really nervous about getting their teeth pulled and things like that. And so I just want to make a quick video addressing that. I obviously felt the same way before I got my teeth pulled. If you've watched my beginning videos, I kind of mentioned how I've had bad teeth most of my life, and they weren't, horribly bad until I was in my young to mid 20s. We'll say like 24-ish, maybe 23, 24 probably, when they first started getting really bad. And like when I had my first abscess and things like that. So, basically I just thought I'd address, the issue of possibly finding out that you need to get dentures and, the concerns and questions about that when that happens. So, most of you, if you, don't have dentures yet, you may be really scared about it or anxious about what other people are going to think, etc. What it's going to be like, how you're going to eat, if other people are going to know, like maybe people you work with or just, just out in public, if people are going to know that you don't already, people that you don't already know when you meet those kind of people, if they're going to be able to tell you have dentures, just that type of stuff, basically. So, I just want to put it out there that you're going to be the one that's more concerned about it than anyone else. I can definitely tell you I was extremely concerned about having to get dentures when I found out. I was only 27, and there are people that are younger than that have to do it, but at that point I didn't know anyone besides my grandma who had her teeth pulled when she was 18 years old. I had never met anyone else that had teeth pulled at a really young age. Like I had some relatives that have had their teeth pulled like when they're in their 40s, and that seems pretty young as well. But, I was in my 20s, and it seemed like devastating. Like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I have to go without teeth. But, like I said, you're going to be more concerned about it really than anyone else is. Everyone that was in my family and my friends that knew that I was getting it done, they were just all really excited, and they're like, I can't wait till you to have a good smile and all those things, and because I basically had bad teeth all of my life, like I said, they were always horrible, but I never had like perfectly straight, really, really white teeth or anything. So, most of you were just like, oh, that's so exciting, it's going to be stressful. And, it's probably going to, it might hurt when you get them taken out, but it'll be all worth it in the end, it'll be awesome. And, I definitely had a time where I wasn't sure that that was going to be the right option. But I was, when I found out from my oral surgeon that the best thing to do was to get all my teeth out, I definitely was scared and didn't think it was going to, I didn't know what to think about it. I really didn't know anything about the process of dentures at all yet, and what it was going to be like, nothing like that at all. So, I can definitely understand to anyone that is concerned about it or, thinks that other people are going to know, things like that. But I just want to put, like I said, I just wanted to put out there, nobody else is really going to care. You're going to be the one that's more concerned about it than anyone else. My situation is different than a lot of people's anyway. I didn't get immediate dentures, and because the oral surgeon that I went to strongly recommended against it, and so I just took his word. I really didn't know anything about the process. He said to wait, until your gums were fully healed, and he thought that immediates were just a waste of money. So I just listened to what he said. And then I ended up having to wait quite a while because I really didn't have the money. After I had spent money to get 28 teeth extracted at once, I really didn't have money to get dentures. So I waited, and got my dentures a couple years later, actually, which most of you know if you've followed my channel that I went quite a while without. So, that can be very scary. I definitely didn't like having to go out in public with no teeth, but considering the teeth that I had before and the pain that they caused me, if I had to do it again, I would definitely do it again. It wasn't the, of course, I did get funny looks sometimes in public and things like that, but a lot of times people didn't even notice unless you like really, really smile, really big smile and things like that, then it's noticeable, obviously. But most of the time, if I was just talking and things like that, people didn't even notice that you didn't have teeth in your mouth. And so, that's that situation. And most people, you're not going to be dealing with that anyway. A lot of people are getting immediate dentures. So, and once you have dentures, really nobody, like all of my family and friends and people I grew, like from my hometown that knew me, because I'm from a really, really small, little tiny town where everyone knows everyone. And so everybody that knew me there were like, oh my goodness, your new teeth look so fantastic. So a lot of people that I know that I have dentures. But when I go and meet new people now, after I got my dentures, I got a new job. And so I've met a lot of new people in the past month and a half since I've started there. And none of them know that I have dentures, and I don't really intend on bringing that subject up, obviously. I don't think that it's a subject that anyone needs to know. It's not that I'm embarrassed about it. It's just, nobody really needs to know that unless it's a topic that comes up and somebody else is talking about, then I might chime in that, I do have dentures and all that, but I'm not just going to proactively bring that up in that type of atmosphere. There's no need for anyone to know. And, as far as I know, nobody's ever noticed that I do because, if they have, they haven't been, outspoken enough to bring it up and be like, do you have dentures or anything like that, So I don't think it's anything to really be as concerned about the topic as you are before you get your dentures. A lot of people just, don't like the stigmatism of getting dentures and think it's a bad thing. And really, at least for me and for most people that I have spoken with and watched videos and things like that about and talked with on denture related websites, it was definitely a good thing for them to get dentures. And, for me as well, if you have problematic teeth and things like that, then dentures were a fantastic solution to the problem. I'm not saying that dentures are the perfect thing for everyone. And I'm not, saying, go out there and get rid of your teeth and get dentures. It's the best thing ever. I'm not saying that. But if you have really bad teeth and things like that, then I just want to say you shouldn't, try not to be so scared about the process and just, don't, I would say in that case, just don't avoid getting the process done because, I'm not saying you should just jump into it. Now that there's so many people out there that are vlogging about it and there's websites where people are sharing their experiences and things like that, you can definitely learn a ton of information before you before you make that decision. And so I think it's just something that you should not be too scared about. Really it's traumatic at the time and it is a trying experience to go through, and getting used to, having no teeth is definitely challenging, and it takes a little time to get used to, and then getting dentures and learning to function with them, basically to eat, to talk, to do all, just anything you're going to do in public, basically, or with other people. It's trying too. It's not easy. It's going to take some time to get used to. But if you have truly problematic teeth that cause you a lot of pain or, are causing other health problems, which they can definitely do, then it is a great solution. And so, I just want to make a video and say, don't, basically, I know it's scary, but I would say do not put it off if it's something that you think could be a benefit for you, and your doctor is saying, you know, that you need to do that, and that dentures are going to be your best option, then, you know, try not to be too scared about it. It is a scary process, but it's a process that is going to be good for you in the long run. You know, if you watch some of my early videos, when I first got my dentures, I had a really hard time getting used to them. You know, because like I said, I went a little over 2 years from getting my teeth pulled to getting dentures. And so my gums were used to having nothing there. And so when I first got dentures, they swell up a whole lot. And it was enough that I could not get my dentures back in after I took them out. And I literally had them out the first night for 15 minutes, maybe, long enough to clean them. And I tried to put them back in, and they were not going in, not at all. And it was really, really painful. So, you know, saying this, I'm just putting that out there of, you know, I went from that to now I've had my dentures for a little under 4 months now. I think that's right. Yeah, a little over 4 months, about probably close to 4.5 months by now if I look at the calendar. And I really feel like they're about perfect now. Like, I really don't have any problems doing anything with them. I'm comfortable wearing them. I do wear an adhesive a lot of the times, but like right now I don't have any in. I'm comfortable without it. I just, like when I'm in public, I like to usually put it in just so I know that they're going to be secure if I, you know, laugh really hard or something like that, or I just don't want them to like move around or anything at all. They are very secure. They fit extremely well, but the bottom one does kind of move around sometimes, just a little tiny bit. You know, if my tongue hits it just right, or maybe if I'm eating or drinking, then food gets underneath it and things like that. So, you know, if I'm in public, then I definitely prefer using an adhesive, and that's definitely a big help. And I'm rambling, and this video is getting really long, so I apologize. I'll try to cut it short. I just wanted to put it out there that even though it is a scary process, it's, for most people, most likely it's going to be an extremely good thing for you to do, and it's going to help you. It's going to, you know, a lot of times people are having health problems because of their teeth. It's going to help, you know, get rid of those things. It's going to make you be able to eat better if you have missing teeth or, you know, teeth that are broken or, you know, things like that. You're going to be able to eat better. You're going to be healthier. There's all sorts of benefits to it. Yes, it's not the perfect solution, but it is a solution that is out there to help you. So, again, I just wanted to put that out there and let you know that, you know, it is scary and you're going to have a lot of questions and things like that, but try not to just be so scared that you don't want to do it, because most of the time it is going to be a benefit to you and it's going to make your life better. So I just want to make a video kind of talking about that, and like I said, I know I made this kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short for now. But I just wanted to address that. So if you have any comments or any questions regarding any of that, then please leave a comment below, and I would be happy to address it. So anyway, that's just some feedback from me, and hopefully that will help some of you guys that might be, you know, scared about getting dentures, or just, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Scared about getting dentures, or just scared about the process of what it's going to be like, you know, and the pain of getting your teeth pulled and getting dentures put in, that kind of process. So, and like I've mentioned to several people on the Dentures A New Smile website, as far as the pain from getting teeth pulled, if you have ever had really bad toothaches or abscesses, anything like that, the pain from that is most likely going to be worse than the pain you have from getting your teeth pulled. At least for me, that's my personal experience, and some other people that I've talked to would definitely agreed with that. You know, abscesses were way worse than getting your teeth pulled. Those, for me, that was probably some of the worst pain I've ever had. And I'm not saying I've ever had extremely bad injuries or anything like that, but it was, you know, that's some extremely painful things that happened to me. And so it was definitely worse than getting all of my teeth pulled. It didn't hurt anywhere near as bad. So yeah, that is just a quick video, and I'm sorry I'm making this so long, but I'm gonna shut up now and stop this. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Like I said, if you have any questions, any comments, please leave them below, and I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks, and I hope you guys are all having a wonderful summer. Talk to you soon.